Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim. Today is April 27th, 2025. We're going to be playing the Daily Challenge on GeoGuessr. We are currently 481 days into our streak. We will hit 482 today, and we will finish off our week, hopefully strong. We've had silvers all week. I would love to at least continue that streak. Looking like some difficult scores, maybe. But we'll see. We'll see. Um, I see upside down is getting really close. 2 more days for that 500. Sphere was 500 a couple days ago. I'll be 500 in less than 3 weeks. So, yeah, anyway, we're going to jump into this. As always, there are 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. We will not be moving. And let's just see where we end up. Europe somewhere. Are we driving left? We got a car there. Yes, we are driving left. So this should be UK or Ireland. I am not certain here. Honestly, it looks like a northern climate, perhaps, but maybe not. I'm just spitballing because I saw these trees here. It is winter though, so I'm sure they've got to have like pine trees in other parts though. Um, it's just weird to have all these one-story houses. There's 2 stories over here. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna go up near. Was it Sheffield? We fine. Go Birmingham instead. It was northern. It was Scotland that passed Aberdeen. Huh. All right. We have very depressive coverage here. I almost wanted to say Bulgaria off the bat, and it could still be, but I'm seeing this like pink and tan coloring on some buildings. Also, would Bulgaria have those mountains? I don't know. I'm not sure on the poles either. The buildings are definitely giving me more of a potentially Turkish vibe. Can't tell if this is a hijab or not. It could be. Some type of tower up here, it looks like. Odd poles here. 2024 coverage. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Like I said, the pink buildings are definitely giving me more Turkish vibes. Um, but this honestly looks like Bulgaria. Other than, like I said, I think the mountains are too big and snow covered. I would expect these snow covered mountains over here in the range over here. I don't go over there with Turkey, though. I normally go here. There's just not that big of a range here. There are mountains here. Wish I could see a. I wish I could see a relief map. Like, it's further south. So it's these mountains here. At least the Taurus Mountains, perhaps. Hmm. Correct side of the country, just not. And I guess I probably should have looked because these mountains are south and not really to the north. So I was kind of not thinking that. I went down here. Well, if you zoom in here, that's a bad. Like it. Oh man, that's a terrible. I just clicked on a big city there. To be honest with you, I should have like. So hard to tell in this mode, but I should have gone with flat area with mouse to the south. Honestly, Batman would have been a amazing guess. What do we have here? Driving left. So this should be Indo or Melee. Honestly, not sure. Kind of giving me more peninsular Melee vibes, but I don't have anything to really base that on other than vibes. It just says Bass, I think. So that's like a bus lane, I guess. A bus stop, maybe. I don't know. That sign looks like it should say it should be a Malaysian sign, maybe. Jalan something up there. Um, but I don't think it's gonna be Johor, but it could. Um, I assume it's gonna be one of the big uh population centers, like there, maybe there, there, there. But I'm not sure. Um, since I don't know where, I'm just gonna. Okay. Um, it was not. It was not peninsular. That is unfortunate. Kinabalu. Yeah, I had like it just had this peninsular vibe to it to me. Um, what does it say over here on that sign? It says Jalan Lumi. Yeah, Jalan Lumi. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's so basically named after that thing there. It's also 2020. Get a lot of new coverage. Weird. So that was unfortunate. That really cost us. Gate 13 Street. Is this UAE or Qatar? I mean, I guess it's UAE. What is this guy? Jafsa? Gate 13. Is this an airport then? This might be an airport. We're going to look for Let's see. Let's go into UAE. Um, looking for an airport. Abu Dhabi. Was there a? Let me see something there. No pumping station. Now let's just look for Al Qatad. What direction does this road? This is almost east-west. No. Is there any other airports? There's Sharjah, almost east-west. It's another airport, Dubai International. It's Terminal 2. Not really an east-wester, though. It could be like something like that. But no, there's not enough. Yeah, this is east northeast, so this would be going this way. Could be up here, but that wouldn't make much sense, would it? Not really. Oh, no, it was down here. Okay, that was way further. Well, I was thinking it was more of this angle here, and that was also much further away than Jobs. How did I miss that? Because I did check this, right? No. Did I check that? No. I checked this one and this one. I don't think I saw this one. No, or did I? Yeah, no, I checked this, but it just I didn't check over here. Josh said gate 12. Yeah, because I wouldn't have even looked up here because like I was thinking it was more like this way. Oh my god. They have too many airports. That's an air base. Where's the actual airport at in here? Yeah, they got way too many airports here. There's an international airport there too. How many international airports do you need in that small of a country? What about over here? You got an international airport in Al Jirab? No, but we could build one there. What about you? Island? No, okay. Site 1, Site A, whatever. How many airports? One more? That was it? 5 airports and an airbase? Okay. I'm assuming there's also probably some private airports too. Oh, there's an airport right there. Executive airport. It's more of a private airport. Any more airports? More airports. There's a shipping thing. Uh, Not looking like too many more airports. Okay. Lots of international airports. Would like to go here sometime, but just Dubai frame. Hmm. Oh well. Any big airports up here? There's an airport there. There's also a international airport. It is way far outside of Ras Al Khamimah. Airport over here. Oh, there's a Dibba airport, but that is in Omani territory, it looks like. Dibba Airport. Interesting. No airport on the huh. Interesting. Right down here. We got airports down here. We got an airport down here. Got an airport there. It's also a international airport. Huh. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's see here. I really need to. Okay. Let's continue on because I am tired and getting sidetracked. What do we got here? It's a very trashy place. I don't know where this is going to be. No big bus. Oh my god, I have no idea. I don't know if we're gonna hit. We've got wooden fence posts. Does that help me? Not really. What is it? It's 2015 coverage. 2015 coverage narrows it down a smidgen, but not much. Um, Gen 3 coverage, more than likely. Let's see, Gen 4 car. Could be early Gen 4, I guess, but tell those poles either there. What is this trashy place? I'm leaning toward the Americas, um, because of this little building here, but I don't know. Hang on. Is this a? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. There's a potential that one of these is a concrete pole that has two things on one side and one on the other. I don't know if that's the case. This could be some random metal pole near a power station, because this could be a power station here. But I'm seeing what looks like maybe two things on one side and one here. Same here. If so, that could be a type of pole that is found in Argentina. I'm not 100%. That doesn't really look like much there. Does this look like Argentina, though? I have no idea. I don't have anything better to go on. It was Argentina. Vidma. I have to go look at these polls and see what they are. Um, the polls were this way. So, let's try here. What's that? Not seeing the particular polls. There's like so many polls here that are not. I wonder if that's what I saw. Because that would be. Yeah, let's do this. So right there. Okay, hang on. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about right here. Yeah. So like it's got two things on one side, one thing on another. I think that's what I was seeing. So like right there, yeah. Because we would have been right over that way somewhere. Somewhere over there. That's a very trashy place. Um, but yeah, these poles are what I believe I was seeing. If not, if I was not seeing these poles from back there, that's what it looked like to me, and that's the whole reason I went Argentina. Um, so if that's not what I was seeing, then I lucked out. But yeah, there's a ton of these poles here, so I think that's probably what I was seeing. That's what I thought I was seeing at least. Um, oh man, we actually barely made that. New capital. Why would you have a terrible capital down here in that shitty looking place? Like, hmm. Anyway, yeah. 17447. That definitely could have been way worse or way better. Um, yeah. Really far off there. Quite far off there. Like, honestly, I don't know that I would have gotten any better, but like if I knew it was Argentina, but still, I lucked out there. There, I should have put mountains to the south, and if I had kept my original, if I had kept my original guess over here near Sheffield, it'd be a little bit more points. I did say northern, but I mean, there are evergreen trees in southern England too, I'm sure. So my gut had initially said northern, but I did not listen to it much. So what did we? So I believe Sphere went. Yeah, peninsular. Okay, so I'm not feeling bad because we both went the same spot, same area there. I am interested in seeing. So he went. See that? I honestly considered Colombia due to the wooden. Um, I honestly considered Colombia due to these wooden posts here. Um, and it would have been kind of northern Colombia, the flattish area, not the desert area, but fairly close up that way. Um, so I would have probably gone up in this area here. But um, but I had uh, yep, that's what I had. I had the benefit of 3 minutes of looking at this. Um, and I think Sphere does NMPZ. I don't think he pans or zooms. So I definitely had the benefit of the zoom because that's the only reason I saw the power poles. Um, I feel vindicated with the Bulgaria thought. I did change it from Bulgaria to Turkey because of the mountains and also the buildings. But initial thought was Bulgaria. Um, so I do feel vindicated on that. Um, like I said, I wasn't sure Qatar or UAE. It looked a little, um, I don't know how to describe it. Like dingy, maybe? Like, I don't know. Look at this. So you got the sun over there. Like, I don't know if dingy's the way to describe it, really, but let's see if I can actually. Let's show this quick like right there. So now this is the one with this car here. Um, there is It just seems a little brighter. Like I said, it's that car though, so I'm not sure. Um, anyway, yeah. Main thing though is that we did continue our streak. We didn't do amazingly well. There's a curated challenge tomorrow, which is weird for a Monday, but yeah. So we continued our streak to 482. Didn't finish strong per se, but at least it wasn't a bronze. So I am happy about that. We have 18 more days until we hit 500. Thank you guys very much for watching. Y'all have a good day and be safe.